Hey, Kyle, last year the Cardinals, weren't a great team. They only won 5 games, but they did play you guys really tough twice. So what is it about that matchup that last year gave you guys some problems?
Yeah, you know what? Kyle made a point of it today. We went through a bunch of really impressive stats of what we did as a team running the ball last year, all these different records we set, all this, our averages per game, averaging 200 yards per game in the playoffs, all that kind of things. But he kind of summed it all up with, well, Arizona only knows us as the team that ran for, I think, 100 yards in the first game against them and like 30 yards against them in the second game. So they don't look at us as the team that, had 3 different running backs that averaged like 6 yards per carry and all that kind of stuff. They see us as a team that they were able to kind of shut down in the run game, and a team that they played very well against. So we just feel like they did a good job of, moving guys around a lot, bringing a lot of pressure, that sort of thing, and kind of moving guys off the rules. So they had a good game plan for us in both matchups, but we're looking to fare a little bit better this time.
Kyle, given the lack of preseason and the truncated training camp, it would seem to me, at least, that timing in the passing game might be difficult to come by early on in the season. Do you think that's true? And also, is the fact that you guys work so well as a group in the running game, can that be an asset to you guys early in the season from that standpoint?
Yeah, definitely. As far as the timing in the pass game, I think anytime you start the season off, it might not be at the same level it is towards the end of the year. But as far as no preseason games and the kind of abbreviated preseason, all that kind of stuff, I think really we did such a good job of making up for those game reps with these inter squad scrimmages that we did. They really were full speed, simulated like a game, and I mean it felt like a game rep. So I think coach did a really good job of mixing those in and getting guys those game reps and getting that feel of what it's going to be like when live bullets are flying. But I think you're absolutely right with being able to lean on our run game early on, because that's something that we're bringing a lot of guys back from last year, that there's a lot of continuity. Guys have been, in this offense for a while, and we have a really good feel for the run game. So that's something that we felt like we were strong at, the first day we got here for camp.
Hey, Kyle. I hope this question doesn't catch you off guard at all, but I'm wondering, in your mind, what a white teammate can do to support black athletes at this moment in time.
I think as a white, teammate myself, I feel like anytime I can just echo the message that one of my black teammates is putting out there and support whatever he's saying, I think that can go a long way. Just when people see it coming from me as a white man and repeating what my black teammates are saying or supporting what they're saying and, adding on to what they're saying, I think anything like that really goes a long way, just coming from myself.
Kyle, you mentioned that, you guys hit the running game strong right when you first came in. A new element that you have into your group right now is Jerick McKinnon. I mean, how does that change the chemistry? What have you been able to see him do since he's been out there? I mean, obviously he's chomping at the bit to get out there.
Yeah. I'm so happy for Jet. He's overcome so much. I can't imagine how hard these past 2 years have been for him to have to sit and, watch what we've been doing and knowing what a big part he could have been. And man, I think he's going to have such a phenomenal year. I think we lost Breida, and I think Jet's going to step right in there, and it's going to be a really smooth transition. And smooth is like the way I describe Jet. Everything he does out there just looks smooth. Run game, pass game. So I think he's going to add just another dimension to our offense, another guy that we can rely on. And, one good thing that can be said is that, he might not have played the last 2 years and withstood the physical wear and tear, but he's been in meetings. He's been on the sidelines. He's been very involved. So it's not like this is his first time out there running this offense. Like, he's been through this a million times in his head already. So I feel like he's ahead of the curve there.
more for Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, you've been around here the last few years and been able to practice amid the smoke and learn about air quality indexes like we all have. Is there more concern right now than there has been in those past times? And just what's it been like out of practice?
Yeah, I never knew what an AQI index was, or I might be repeating with the I there, but never really got into that before. That's been something very interesting that we've had to deal with out here. But the thing about it is, like, you really can't get too concerned about it because there's literally nothing you can do for it. There's nothing that we can do to help lower that number or to change it. So it's just kind of one of those things you got to roll with and deal with in the moment.
Kyle McGlinchey just said that the beginning of the week had a little bit of a holy crap, it's game week vibe to it. But as the week went on, that changed. Did you feel that? And when did that change for you?
I felt it as more of an excitement, like more of like, yes, like, holy crap, now this is real. Now this is where we get to do what we do. So I've felt just the energy and the excitement from the beginning of the week. And I know guys are just chomping at the bit. And it's always tough, you've been fired up, putting in all this work during the week, and then end of Friday you start to kind of like gear things down, but you're just ready to go on Sunday. So you got to remind yourself that you got to take these next 2 days to get your body right, because we've put in all the work. Now it's really just mental stuff, and then on Sunday you got to turn that switch back on again, and it's full go.
All right. Thank you, Kyle.
Yep. Thanks, guys.